Well, mini truck life. And as you guys know, if you drive shit boxes, ooh, I shouldn't say that. If you drive older vehicles, you're always working on it. So I thought I had a pretty sound running vehicle, and we've had the tuners. Thank you, Gabe at S&P, and thank you, Ish, for coming over. Ish came over last Sunday and went fishing with me and kind of smoothed a few things out for me. We got it running, and I've actually driven it many days. This morning, I went to go help out a friend. As you guys can see, I'm dressed pretty nicely because I was helping a friend with their house. They're doing a remodel, and it overheated on me. The reason why it overheated on me was because it kicked the belt. It kicked the belt, the alternator belt, because the pulley was cracked. So I'm gonna send you guys a picture, you'll see this, but the pulley had actually like a crack out of it, and that chewed the belt, and this belt, which is Toyota, I'm kind of mad at you, only spins the water pump. There's two belts on here, but this one, the one that goes to the alternator, is the only one that spins the water pump. So this morning, on the way to my friend's shop, it overheated. So I had to limp it back to the house, and right before you came over, I ran to AutoZone, because it was an AutoZone alternator. You guys can all kill me on that. Had that replaced, and then had to get another belt, which they didn't have, and I had to chase that around and put that in. Now, I would have loved to show you guys changing alternator belts, but if you guys watched me work, it's like an infant holding his bottle. I dropped everything and burned everything. You not notice I'm all lit up right here? And this is not all from this burn right here is from my son's truck, changing spark plugs, trying to help him. And then the cuts from me gouging my hand in. And these are the issues that I'm having with my arms and my elbows. If you guys have ever dealt with carpal tunnel and tennis elbow, you're losing feeling to the bottom portions of your hands. That's why my hands are so destroyed, is because I'm trying to use them and they're just getting destroyed. Partially why I don't take a full-time job right now and can't work a full-time job is because of the surgeries and the conditions my arms are in. This is also why I'm not racing, you guys. It's pretty tough for me to wheel a car safely with the arms the way they are. So back to the truck, we put the new alternator in, we put the new belt in, and now I'm waiting for the battery to charge so I can refire it up, because I drove it home on just the battery. Not a very good thing. Now the truck runs great, you guys. It's running on 10 PSI, which is pretty much the factory. It's running on the Helltech. I can't complain about anything to this date. We do have to go back to the tuner because we did not have a chance to do the E85. The E85 sensor needs to be tuned, as well as the nitrous. So those things, the truck is going to be going back to the tuner, and it will be getting done. I hope to have some kind of conglomerate video for you guys on that, but that's the second shoot of this story today. I'm gonna take a break, and I'm gonna take a break because it's a financial rest for me. I don't want to put my camera, my editor guy out any more than I already have, and I don't want to put my family any further behind than I already have. I have to stop doing videos and focus on finances and putting my household before my hobbies. That's kind of funny for a car guy, household before hobbies. So my hobbies are going to be taking a toll or a break, and my household is going to be moving forward so that I can, my daughter's going to be going into her senior year of high school. Got to keep this house going for her senior year of high school so that we're not moving out before she graduates. Now, come when she graduates, you guys, I'm leaving California. I'm going to rent this house out, and I'm going to live somewhere else. Probably living in the RV. But I am going to try to establish another shop or another place to work and do stuff. I appreciate you guys. I can't ask for any better people that watch the videos and comment. I mean, there is some keyboard cowboys. You guys always have those guys that think they know everything. But for the most part, everybody is so great, and the channel is really good. Financially, it just doesn't pay. If anybody knows YouTube, if you don't have big sponsors and you're not like at the beginning of your video saying, hey, buy this or discount that, you're probably not getting paid. Hence, we're not getting paid. I know that's a poor way of thinking about YouTube, is like it should be paying you for you to be doing it. But at my age, it's like I can't afford to do things unless it at least comes to a zero. It can't come to a negative. And the last 3 months, we're basically running in a negative. We're not in the green, we're in the red. Now, Jordan, you've been doing a great job. I want to thank you so much for coming over and videoing. Your edits are fantastic. And today, we're gonna actually let Jordan slide this truck. So, as you can tell, it's light out, and all the bad shenanigans go on at night. Hence, we're in Southern California, and we gotta let it cool down before we get crazy. We're gonna take this truck out later on tonight to one of those slide spots, and we're gonna let Jordan slide this thing around to give you guys some action content on this last video for a while. Now, I'm not saying it's gonna be forever. If things pan out and things work out, we'll make some more YouTube videos for you guys. We'll definitely keep you guys up with the shenanigans and the stuff that we're doing. But at this point, there's not any shenanigans planned, or there's not any stuff planned besides using this truck as what I intended it for, and that is as a daily, and drive it and enjoy it. I also be using my boat, because I do love that too. But to go back to the T-Bucket, and I put this out last time, that we were gonna have a new driver and we were gonna go driving the T-Bucket this week. Those plans kind of changed because the driver is actually in Baja. He's racing the Baja this weekend, or he's pre-running this weekend and he's racing next weekend. Whatever the dates are, he's stuck in Baja right now. So he can't get up here to do the content for the T-Bucket. When he does come up for the content for the T-Bucket, I promise you, we will put a video out. We will drive the T-Bucket, we will race the S10, and we will put that video out. It's just not gonna be every week like we've been doing. We've been faithful to you guys. We've been on it every week for the last 3 months, and it's been great. I actually love it. I love working on my own stuff, and I love having the stuff for you guys. It's just that we're gonna take a break. We're gonna catch up with my financial well-being, and then we'll get hopefully back into it much later. So for as of stuff that is coming up, we have the taco. The taco is getting a belly pan. That's what this big piece of steel is. That's hopefully gonna be up underneath there. As well as we're doing a flatbed. All you Australians back there, love you guys' trucks. We're gonna be doing an Australian style flatbed back here. Just, it makes more sense for me because every time we off-road this thing, we were destroying the fenders. And the steel back here will be less destroyed than the big fiberglass fenders. As well as, it had like a pre-runner style fender kit on it, and it wasn't a pre-runner, it was a 4-wheel drive. So that was a little confusing to a lot of the people. This car, the last time we went out and I pulled that fancy boost tube thing, we kind of pushed the rear main seal out the back. So the back rear main seal is dripping right now, and we have to pull the tranny out and put a rear main seal in. Not fun, but it's not too hard either. Thankfully, the driver that was going to drive it is a few weeks out. There's all those airplanes. And that gives me some time to get this out and get a seal in. As well as the grandma's Camaro is what we should call it, because it was my grandma's Camaro. That's a 75 Camaro RS air conditioning car, small block. It is a family heirloom. We are doing a bunch of suspension stuff to it, as well as fuel injection. So somewhere down the road, we'll be throwing content in there. If you guys follow my Instagram, always throw pictures on that because that's just easy to do. But that is definitely a piece of content that is coming up. You guys all love the rat rods. This is my favorite rat rod. As soon as we sell this rat rod, we are going to put this one back into full-time use. This is probably my favorite one to drive and ride. All you guys love the F-Boy car. The F-Boy car is going to be going back to its home soon. I gave the owner a July date. She's going to be picking it up and it's going to go back to her house. You probably will never see any content with it because I don't care about it much. So sorry guys, no more 240 stuff. Rat rod stuff, Camaro stuff, and Tacoma stuff. Now this one, if the buyer or the person that's driving it doesn't want to buy it, or somebody else does, slide in my DMs, you guys. This is a great car for somebody who wants to build a channel, who wants to go do burnout wars, who wants to just drive around and look cool. This is one of one, and it is the only hoonigan car or the fastest rat rod in Southern California. Now, I'll hear a bunch of like blah, 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 because we have lunch money here in Southern California. He has a twin turbo car, but his car's never been as fast. So when you want to challenge me again, lunch money, bring it, because I'll break it back out to break you back off. Let's go. And so back to my favorite headache. Tonight, we're gonna give you the action you want. We're also gonna play the stereo, and we're not gonna have demonetized music. We're gonna play some rap shit that you guys all can enjoy, and you can hear the stereo blasting. So we're not worried about making money. We're losing money anyways. We're gonna play music we shouldn't, and we're gonna play it loud. Tonight, you'll see this thing drift. You're not gonna see me drift this thing. You're gonna see the cameraman drift this thing. So we're gonna do the boom, and I'm gonna camera, and he's gonna drive. Which has been a dream of mine, because all throughout filming, I've always wanted my camera guys to do this stuff. As much as I enjoy building the stuff, seeing somebody else use it and seeing the smiles on other people's faces is just as good to me as building them and owning them. You know, it gives me all the chicken skin in the world to watch somebody get out of the car, even in the tea bucket, and they get out and they're shaking and they're just like, oh my God, that was the greatest ever. That, to me, is where the money's at. So tonight, we're gonna cut it, and you're gonna come back to seeing this thing slide on the streets of SoCal. This is bass, Gary. Not that bullshit you got. Sliding with Jordan Slides down here in Mexico. And Jordan's gonna be sliding my truck with my baby. Woo! Don't get some. Don't worry, we got the slider Johnnies on. The 15s. Oh. Yeah, let me have your keys, because in case the cops come or you see anything, you guys just leave. Okay. And go straight to the house. I'm nervous because, you know, like, that's my baby. My babies. Stay in it. Just stay in it all the way. That was his first time ever driving the truck. He's never driven the truck before. That was his first time driving. Well, go more if you got it.
Yeah, if you want.
Fuck yeah. Until it's hot. Let's go. Hit it hard. Beat on it. Beat on it harder. Are you in first?
Yeah.
That's all the way down?
Yeah, I'm just not staying on it because I'm trying to like...
Stay on it! I want to hear rev limiter.
Yeah.
That's all the way down?
Yeah, I'm just not staying on it because I'm trying to like feel the.
Stay on it. I'm gonna hear red line.
How do you feel after driving Dad's whip?
This thing is sick. I need to turbo my truck. Oh, it doesn't stop though. It's hitting boost cut.
I don't know what that means.
It's hitting boost cut. It's got like, it's like the tune is set for like whatever he said, 11 pounds I think.
Yeah.
So when the car makes 11 pounds of boost, it cuts power so it doesn't like go past that.